And now we get a peek at some of the top players here for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis ready to go in the booth. We hope you're ready to go at the controls. Let's play. Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team.
This one taken just inside the 10. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. On first down, Justin Herbert eluded, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. 2nd and 21, a lot of ground to cover. Be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. Play action. It's Herbert. Sliding out of the pocket. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Love the idea, love the concept, but you got to leave a little room on the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it for the receiver to make a play.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And unable to connect, incomplete. Give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
2 things you can do in that situation: run and punt the football, or try and take your shot at getting the 1st down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
So still a scoreless game in the 1st, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They snap it to Herbert. He's going to try and go deep again. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. So 2nd and goal, and the big man Henry alone in the backfield. They'll give it to him up the middle. And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. He tried to break that plane but couldn't get there, and that's going to leave him now at 3rd and goal. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Vick on the sneak, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Michael Vick keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Giants are going to take a 1st quarter lead. They'll look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. He's at the 50.
some excitement, right? Go for two, and instead it gets picked off. And how about the return? Give him a lot of credit, though, for not giving up after the play.
Yeah, the troops rally.
Exactly. And getting back there, making the tackle, and not giving up 2 points themselves.
So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. This one fielded at the 5. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The Charger drive about to get going. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And this is Cook with a grab. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. Well, starting drive number 2 off on the right foot. Completion for the first down. Drive 1 is that had to be pretty frustrating because they moved the football. They just didn't get any points out of it.
But warm-up QB2, let's bring in the backup. I mean, my goodness, you take them downfield and you don't score points. You know I'm being totally facetious here, right? I'm just kidding. Nice first drive. Rarely do teams score on every single drive in a game. But they like what they did there. They just hope they can pay it off this time with some points.
Now a first down throw complete downfield. It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Herbert. Flushed out right. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. 7 yards the pickup there. Working with a 2nd and 3. Here's Herbert. Out to his left. And it's complete to Antonio Gates. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well. First and 10 at the 25-yard line. Now it's Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense that incompletion?
First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. Now this Giants defense getting off the ball quickly. They stop him behind the line again. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Herbert off of play action. Escaping the pressure right. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. 21 yards there on 3rd down. Six nothing our score after 1. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. Taylor. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4.
Second and goal from inside the 5. Here's Taylor again. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. This is third and goal. And this Giants defense, they have withstood the test thus far. They'll look to run with Taylor. And this time he is in. Jonathan Taylor, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers are an extra point away from moving out in front. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
It certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get him over the goal line.
The extra point up and good. And they take the lead here at 7-6. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken at the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails, because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 10 yards, good for a Giant first down. When he runs, he seems to do a nice job of knowing when to be patient and find the hole. And then when the hole is there, he goes quickly.
You're exactly right. He knows how to just take off. But you know what else? Brings a little thump with him, doesn't he?
He does.
He packs the boom at the end of the run and finishes it going forward. That's what you want to see out of your backs.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Derrick Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Check down here for Henry. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Game clock at 2:01. Time for one final play before the 2-minute warning. On third down, Vick out of the gun. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Chargers are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. After the turnover, here's Herbert. Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down. Cam Chancellor, he can do it all. This time it's a sack on the safety blitz. Another try after the first down sack. Herbert looking deep downfield. And this one is incomplete.
A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Steps away. Throws left side, complete to Keenan Allen. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a give to Taylor. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
2nd and 11. Back to throw here, Herbert. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Going to throw on third down with Herbert. Now this will be swung out wide for Taylor. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Flush to his right. Going to throw right side here, complete. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So they give it up just on their side of midfield. And, yeah, I mean, a surprising decision there to go for that.
Must have a lot of confidence in his defense. Must feel like, hey, we're in great shape here because our defense can hold them because they're really outside of field goal range now. All right, the opposite team. So if you hold them here, you haven't given up any points. You may give up a punt.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Giants set to get the football, and they trail here as we get back underway in the second half. This fielded right at the goal line. And his guys will get the football. 20-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. It's been a tight game to this point. What do they need to do, Charles, to break through in the second half and take the lead?
Well, I think the first thing they need to do is thank their defense for keeping them in this game. And you know what I think the defense is saying back to them? Why don't you guys focus on getting some first downs, put some drives together, give us a little bit of a break here. If we can get some rest, we'll play even better for you. And, oh, by the way, pay off.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Credit the sack to Joey Bosa. Pressure that time right up the middle, and he was able to wriggle in there pretty easily and get the sack.
Yeah, sometimes you end up getting caught in a little bit of a breakdown about who to block up front. And that creates the gap there, and he took full advantage, got to the quarterback, and finished off the sack.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Another try after the first down sack. Vick. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13.
They will indeed go for it. Vick. Oh, and now Vick throwing another interception. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing, they're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
An excellent pickup of 20 yards. That catch good for only a couple.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
On second down, it's Taylor. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
The play lost a yard. It's
now Herbert, third and goal. They'll roll him out right. Touchdown, Chargers! Keenan Allen with a touchdown reception from Justin Herbert. And the Chargers capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 8. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Jeremy Chin able to take him down. It's a loss of 3. Behind the chains, 2nd and 13. Another try after the first down sack. Vick being chased out left. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain.
And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Joey Bosa picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger.
And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
And they're... Charles and I settled here in the booth.
This should be a fun one. Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a look at some of the stars here of today's game. Let's get right to it. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. Taking it about the 1. And not a good return at all. Down inside. Back at the 7.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And they'll get him down up past the 15. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
17 yards for the Chargers there as they've got themselves a first down. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And this is taken in at the 5. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. Pretty good timing. He waited just enough for that post play to develop and laid it right in there.
And you know what a lot of teams do when they decide to throw a post route? Because it's a little bit longer developing play. They max protect. Bring everyone in. Keep the tight end in.
And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Jonathan Taylor. Fine work there on the touchdown run. And the Chargers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. So they brought the extra bulk in down on the 1-yard line, and they're able to push this one across.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now because I know we're mind melding on this one. Coach Madden would love this. Power football, hat on a hat, chest to chest, driving forward, touchdown.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Working out of the gun, Mariota. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Mariota. This will go to Henry out wide. Oh, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. A gain of 4, not enough, and it looks like punt time on their opening drive as it's 4th down.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on fourth. Play fake, Mariota. And they get to Mariota here as he's dropped on the sack. Josh Allen gets him for a loss of 5. He is so tough to handle on the blitz, and that's Exhibit A. After the sack on first down, Mariota. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Josh Allen dropping him for the second straight play. Might want to think about blocking him here on third down. To throw is Mariota. They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 47. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the intercept. Charles and I set for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as we get a peek some of the stars in today's game. Well, will they be stars? Will you be a star? We'll find out. Let's play. Strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And we are underway in Southern California. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. On 1st and 10, Herbert. Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Another try after the 1st down sack. Herbert. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, as we get ready for 3rd down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on 2nd down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on 3rd and long.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
Now the first carry for Marshawn Lynch. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
They'll run with Marshawn Lynch. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Up from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, Vick. He'll dump it off, complete to Lynch. Touchdown, Broncos. Marshawn Lynch. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Broncos have taken the early lead. Now the extra point. And he's got it. 7-0 Broncos.
Makes the score Broncos 7, Chargers 0. Matthew Wright set to kick off.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. A fairly short, now a hit and a loose football. It's picked up by the Broncos. And this is going to be brought back for a Denver touchdown. But that's got to be so disappointing for a defense. You force the fumble, think you got a chance at a turnover, and instead, not only do you give up the football, you also give up a touchdown as well.
Yeah, you just think to yourself, you've done all the hard work, right? You forced the fumble, but when they didn't come up with it, I think they relaxed a little bit or maybe lost their focus as well, and it ended up turning out to be a touchdown against them.
And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Fielded just outside the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The Charger drive about to get going. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. It won't be gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
Well, he strung it out as far as he could, and I like the fact that he kept his eyes downfield, but he finally ran out of time and room. But I'll take that over forcing it downfield and possibly having it intercepted.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert eluding the pressure right. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I may be an analyst, but I'm also a fan. I love it when people take the big shots downfield, but he was under a lot of duress, and I think that forced the incompletion downfield. Didn't have a real good chance to find his target.
From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down. Try to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the 13-time Pro Bowler Ray Lewis. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15. And now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. So here's Vick following the interception. Steps away to his left. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
Yeah, he's got it. And the Broncos are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. This defense porous so far in this first quarter. They face another 1st and goal. They'll run for it with Lynch. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score.
Marshawn Lynch with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Broncos push further out in front. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 21-0.
21. Chargers, nothing. Matthew Wright set to kick off.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, 78 yards. And the Chargers, they're able to cut into that deficit.
Well, since we don't have a rooting interest in this one, neither one of us wanted to see this one get out of hand too early. Here we are in the first quarter. That was an important response for them to score, already down 21.
A try here for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7.
Makes the score Broncos 21, Chargers 7.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he returns this to the 22.
Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Flushed out right. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But, you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
On second down, Lynch. Into the secondary, past the 40. He's at the 40. 10. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Marshawn Lynch doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter.
And the Broncos are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Now for the point after. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
Matthew Wright set to kick off.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their...
It's caught inside the 25. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
They went zooming past that number there. On first down, it's Herbert. To the right side, complete to Taylor. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Goes 22-yard line.
Play action. It's Herbert. Buying time to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
To the air again, Herbert. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. A field goal gets them closer, but they say no thanks. We want the lead. Here we go on fourth. Herbert. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The fourth down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And the Broncos will take over on downs. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They start the drive with Lynch. He'll rumble for about 6 up across the 20 to the 22.
Marshawn Lynch, the ball carrier. He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. Play action now. Vick looking deep for his tight end Gates. And that is incomplete.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Vick goes play action. Dancing, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Josh Allen in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. On 4th down, Sam Martin is on to punt for the Broncos. And now a high kick trying to pin him back. So that one will be accepted.
Herbert on first down now. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. Out of the gun, Herbert. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Another try after the first down sack. Herbert under pressure. They got him again. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Forced out to, and the pressure gets to him again. Now the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on fourth down. They snap it to Herbert. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Broncos will take over on downs. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. Being chased out left. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. The 40. Past the 20. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Broncos.
Oh, yeah, baby. All day, all day.
We are set, ready to rock for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup, and these guys on your screen ready to rock as well. Some of the stars of today's game, and speaking of the game, let's get right to it. It's a rematch of one of the great NFL playoff games of all time. The Chargers and Dolphins underway from Miami. This one fielded at the 5. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. And his first pass is incomplete.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Unfortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
On 2nd and 10, Herbert. He'll drop this down to Taylor. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
On 1st down, Justin Herbert. He'll find his man. That's Taylor again. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, 1st down. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the 2nd and the 3rd levels. You know, get to linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. Junior Seau, the Hall of Famer, there on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9. Herbert. Flush to his right. Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They'll try and throw for it here. And it's complete to Antonio Gates. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards. Now it's 1st and 10. A give for Taylor running right side. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. The big loss on 1st down leads to a tricky 2nd down, 18 yards to go. Herbert now. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a 1st down.
Los Angeles.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Steps away to his left. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. From the gun, it's Taylor. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Herbert on 3rd down now. This is caught. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the 1st down as he's tackled at the 1. They'll run here with Taylor.
And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. Second down and goal. Herbert buying time to his left. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. The Miami defense trying to keep him out. They haven't let him in yet. Can they hold again here on 3rd and goal? The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. The Miami defense trying to keep him out. They haven't let him in yet. Can they hold again here on 3rd and goal?
They'll try and run. Taylor.
And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown.
Jonathan Taylor
taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Chargers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. No, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there. And this will stay a 6-point ball game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
Take it in at the 3. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Now Jones, eluding the pressure right. And this is caught. It's Jimmy Graham. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one good for 37 yards. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 41.
We remind you in just a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Orlando and our good friend Jonathan Coachman. Coach will run through some of the numbers and the next-gen stats from this first half of football so far.
Throwing Jones. And he finds his tight end Graham. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. On the right side, it's Hilton with a catch.
And the Dolphins are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9.
So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker.
And the Chargers are going to have it here just past the 25. So now it appears they're going to accept the penalty, which means take away the interception. Also means keep your defense on the field. Don't understand this one bit.
Now a handoff to Henry. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Derrick Henry. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins have tied it. Now they can take the lead with the extra point. Josh Lambo now for the point after. He's got it, and they take the lead at 7-6.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Charger drive about to get going. And within trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started.
No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. Now I'm going to lose 1. Check.
Off play action. Jones. It's caught outright by Graham. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Again to Henry. And running with power here. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40.
15 more yards there, and quickly another 1st down.
On 1st and 10, Jones.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's 2nd down.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
A 3rd quarter now, to 1-point game as they line up 2nd and 10.
Henry. First down and much more for Henry. And down to the 28-yard line. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a 1st down.
Worth noting, that visiting sideline is getting the worst of the sun right now. It can definitely play a factor, especially because the other sideline is in full shade.
They keep it with Henry on 1st down. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Derrick Henry, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. Lambeau on for the extra point. And it's up. It's good. Our score, 14-6. Touchdown. He'll kick this one away.
Taken in at the 3. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. On 1st and 10, Herbert. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And got his man complete. And all the way down to the 36-yard line. Herbert setting up to throw on first down. He'll dump this off to Taylor, complete. Here's 2nd and 10. Play action. It's Herbert. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And this is caught inside the 5. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Give him 32 on the play. To the right side, this is Taylor. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Jonathan Taylor with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chargers are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. And before they can get the play off, here's a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball. That's their first of this second half. Brandon Staley telling his troops to stay out there and go for 2. They'll let Taylor try and run. And he is going to lose yardage here.
They made the decision to go for 2. They didn't get it. They remained down by 2 points. Should they have kicked it there?
3rd quarter, I'm okay with it. Maybe 1st or 2nd, you don't. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, again, I keep coming back to I don't like to chase a lot of points, but I also don't know what kicking an extra point being down 1 does for me.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Derrick Henry sheds him off at the 45. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. And they get 17 more on that one and another first down. And now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. A first down carry for Henry. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 106 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And Graham's got it, complete. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down. This is Henry. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That's a gain of 6 on the first down run.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis ready for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a peek at some of the big players in today's game, and you're a big player in today's game as well. Let's get the party started.
Set to kick off.
22 men ready to do battle. It's time to dance. And we are underway in Southern California. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. On first down, it's Herbert. Caught by Gates, left side. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Heck of a start, a 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage.
Well, partner, it's pretty simple. One thing you don't want to see defensively, on the very first snap of the game, some guy running free like we just saw there.
Heck of a start for this offense, no doubt. Herbert on first down now. He's got his man, Gates. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Back to throw here, Herbert. Throwing right, and that's complete. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, first and goal. Again, Herbert. And they're going to get to him, a sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line. Now from the 9, here's second and goal. Justin Herbert looking to pass. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on third down.
Can this defense get the stop on the opening drive? Here's third and goal. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth. They snap it to Herbert. Whipping run into Allen. That's complete. And he will be out of bounds well shy of the marker. So that's a turnover on downs. Great job defensively. A first carry now for Reggie Bush. He's got room to run past the 20 as he's all the way up to the 24-yard line.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Charger TD.
We constantly talk about defenders having great vision and being able to see plays unfold and make their own plays. But you also have to have good feel as well because you can't see everything out there. See the play unfold, feel what's going on, and then get into the right spot and make your own play. And in this case, it turned out to be a highlight one.
No problem there on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. From the 6. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Dolphins take over first and 10. Their own 27-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. The drive starts with Reggie Bush. And he powers his way up past the 30. Trayvon Diggs getting the tackle.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
From the 31, Marino taking a shot here for Marshall. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
On the carry, here's Marshawn Lynch. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Second and 10 at the 43-yard line.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Chargers 7, Dolphins 0.
Second and 10. Marino sets up.
Oh, now Marino here throwing another interception. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the Chargers are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this one is incomplete.
How about this offense already feeling good about themselves with a touchdown already in their first drive? They've certainly come out firing, even though that one was incomplete.
With the 7-0 lead, more apt to take a shot like that downfield?
Hey, you're one to the good. Go ahead and try and press your advantage.
47's the mic. 47's the mic.
Back to the air. Herbert on second down. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. He's going to look for Allen now on the deep ball. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
On 4th down, Herbert. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
Every play is supposed to get a player's best effort. But on 4th down, that really increases the stakes, doesn't it? What about that catch?
Heck of an effort picking up the first.
And now that team has to be motivated going forward. They just saw a great effort there. They want to make sure it pays off.
47 mic.
Herbert throwing again. And incomplete on the deep ball.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
47.
On 2nd down now. It's Taylor. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Herbert on 3rd down now. I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there, as that's batted down and incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Here we go on 4th. Herbert trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowl safety Cam Chancellor. And the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll start on the ground with Bush. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. Two minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Marino's 2nd down throw, incomplete.
And he's missed now in his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game.
1 yard to go.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Now Marino. And Marino cannot get away. He goes down. Josh Allen in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. They'll try and throw forward Marino. Looking for his big receiver, Marshall. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Going right side here, and that's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11 and a 1st down, L.A.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
And this will be swung out wide for Taylor. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. To throw again on 2nd down. Herbert. And it's caught. And the Chargers are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. They'll look to run with Taylor. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. On 2nd and goal, Herbert. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Justin Herbert as the first. And now we get a peek at some of the top players here for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis ready to go in the booth. We hope you're ready to go at the controls. Let's play. Charles and I settled here in the booth. This should be a fun one. Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a look at some of the stars here of today's game. Let's get right to it. Set for football now on a sunny afternoon in the second city. And off we go from Soldier Field.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
Play action now. Vick on the move to his left. And his first look is incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Vick with the incompletion on first down, and now that leads to 2nd and 10. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. But just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
Room to run past midfield. He's at the 30. 10. 5. Touchdown, Chicago. A great effort there. 63 yards. And the Bears have taken the early lead.
Earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And it's caught inside the 5. And he is not going to make it. They stop him up short, and this will remain a 6-0 ball game. So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10.
At their own 25-yard line. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
To throw again on 2nd down. Herbert. Dancing to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
Herbert able to show his wheels as he gets the first.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Forced out to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown. Randy Moss, 63 yards. And the Chargers are an extra point away from moving out in front.
Even though he was forced from the pocket, still able to adjust, make the long throw, and it ends with a really big touchdown.
Yeah, moving to his left. The key to everything when they're moving outside of the pocket, doesn't matter which side, making sure those shoulders get around and you get back square so you can get everything on the throw and create the big play we just saw there downfield.
Extra point just does sneak over the bar, and they take the lead here at 7-6. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments. A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Vic with the incompletion on first down, and now that leads to 2nd and 10. And now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Vic. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Well, a nice job of bodying up 3rd down.
I think that's how this defense is going to need to play these tight ends. Again, get right up on them and stay physical. And that paid off on that play, helping force that incompletion.
Vic with the incompletion there on 3rd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage